Got that Raymond roof on my brand new Ultima no Maserati.
Hey.
Hey! What's
What
going
up?
on? 4G Audio Podcast.
B show.
And my name is Styles.
What it do, everybody?
Ben behind the curtain doing the magic.
Yeah, what up?
Yeah. Got a special episode today.
Fucking right. So we went to a show on Friday. I mean, if you follow us on social media, you probably already know.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah, we went to a show. We went to Aaron Cohen, and
Shout
we
out.
actually had the fucking privilege of sitting down with him for a few minutes.
Damn. Right. Yeah, it was.
But it was a good night. I've never been to the cross. You guys haven't either, eh? The cross on Elgin.
I've never been there, no.
First time going to that.
Yeah,
for sure.
Show.
I also think that was the first time I went to Cap City hip hop show.
Yeah.
Um,
Have they just recently started doing that, or like?
I don't know because like I
I'm
said,
sure
they've
they
been
put on a
around for a
show.
while. Like I think it was like 2006 or something. I saw on their thing.
Yeah,
Oh,
eh?
yeah.
They must have
Um,
put on a show that we've been to before.
Well, see, they're like associated with I think it's the Chris Webby show maybe or something. But there's
Like
a
that.
show coming up that they're like on the flyer,
Yeah,
but
Chris
it's not
Webby, for
like
sure.
but it's not like their show. They're just
Right.
like
Yeah.
in
Associated-
relation to, or like,
associated
yeah.
somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's good.
Yeah.
The servers were great.
Servers were great.
They're
I think
actually
Styles fell in love a little bit.
their bottles were fairly priced too. Like yeah, the Hennessy was 180, which is like normally you're paying like 180, 200 for just a bottle of like Smirnoff.
Yeah.
So it was pretty good. And then it was like 160 for the bottle of fucking Captain Morgan's or whatever. Which whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, it would have been fairly cheap.
Yeah. Sick venue.
Actually, just real quick, speaking of bottles, I was watching this show last night, or this, I don't know if it's real or not. It was in the comedy section in Netflix, so like something tells me it wasn't real. But this guy told this story, and like it was the story he always told people like around the fire and shit and whatever. And it was how he like was out in the water, in like Cuba or something, right? And he found this like big fucking thing floating, and he's like, it clearly looked like someone made an attempt to like keep it from getting wet, you know? So he's like, what is this? So he like dragged it out, and it was a duffel bag full of blow, and there was like 70 some
Oh,
pounds.
this is a Cocaine Cowboys thing?
It's called cocaine something. But,
I think I know what you're talking
yeah,
about.
and it said that it was a fucking documentary.
Yeah.
And it's like this fucking just this big like he's like fat dude, glasses, just regular Joe, and like his buddy always told him the story, and then he like
Didn't he like bury it or some shit? Like,
yeah, so the guy buried it, right? And so there's fucking all this blow, right? And the old lad fucking told his son the story, and his son I guess told his friend the story. And then his friend, he ended up becoming like the dad became friends with his son's friend and like hired him on, and like he said he was a drug addict, and he was doing opium or something like that, and that he was getting him to work at the fucking the office just to clean shit up just because he knew he was like fucked up and shit. But anyway, so then they go and they try and find the blow, and like so I don't know if it's real or not. But there's this guy that's gonna fly the blow back for him, and he's like this fucking, I guess, like Spanish dude or whatever. And the old guy goes to meet him, and he says he's sitting down. He's like, it was like fucking Scarface. He's like, he's sitting there and he's like very like clean pressed clothes. Everything's like all nice. He's got alligator fucking shoes and belt and everything, and like clearly like rich as fuck. And he's like, he had this little section, his own little section in the bar and stuff. And he's like, I sat down, and the guy takes a shot of fucking tequila. And he's like, what do you want to drink? And he's like, well, I'll have a margarita. And fucking buddy has a margarita while the other guy sits there, and he's like, by the time I drank my margarita, he's like, he must have had 3 or 4 fucking shots of tequila. And he's like, he waved his hand, and the lady came over and was like, oh, we're all out of tequila. And he said they brought another bottle of something else. And in the video, like the reenactment, they show like the chick bringing over like Crystal Skull vodka or whatever.
Oh, good stuff.
And fucking But anyways, point is he was like so, like I want to say enamored, but like what do you call it? Like he was so, like anyways, he thought it was so cool, you know what I mean? That Buddy had his own little section, and like they were just bringing him bottles. He's like, you're fucking big when they just bring you the bottle to pour at your own leisure or whatever. And I was like, what the fuck, man? I'm like,
It's called bottle
yeah,
service.
yeah, fucking right, yeah. Shit, it's called fucking Mercury's content. But anyway, sorry, I kind of went off
Just a little bit.
off topic there,
Just a
but
little bit.
just the bottle thing. But no, Trip seemed like a cool dude. I feel really, really bad.
Yeah,
I missed
feel
his
bad.
set.
I think when
We
his set
snuck
was
out to
right
go get-
after our interview, I think it was, right?
Oh, that's right.
We
yeah.
went out just to smoke one,
Yeah.
probably to get cash.
Fuck.
Yeah, we walked to the store. I
But
think.
so, yeah.
Asking him constantly when you go on.
Yeah.
No one knows, man. No one knows. And then
He must
And
have had
then-
a quick set though, eh? Like,
Well,
yeah,
yeah.
they were, well, none of them are too long. I think they're about 15
Yeah,
minutes.
and
apiece,
then-
probably.
So yeah, Trip, and then
After Trip was
Poster Boy.
Poster Boy.
Poster Boy was pretty sick. I think he should have went on for later on. He was pretty good.
Yeah,
and like I
agreed,
listened to some of his
agreed.
tunes and shit, and
Yeah.
like he's actually pretty good.
Yeah, man. I think he should
Um,
have definitely went later on.
And he's got a lot
dope.
of like good, like I don't know, he's got good production and shit, and he's,
Yeah, he's in it.
yeah, he's doing his thing
And
real
then
well.
after him was
That was KB Westwood.
Westwood.
Yeah,
Yeah. They put on a good show.
yeah.
Very clicky.
They were they were a
Uh,
little more gangster kind of, or like whatever. But they at
Gang, gang.
times though they kind of reminded me of I think maybe ASAP. I'm thinking of.
Yeah, there's
Okay,
definitely
yeah,
one
yeah.
dude in the squad.
Yeah.
I don't know any of their names or anything, but there was one dude. It wasn't the guy that went on first. He sort of took over the mic afterwards. He was wearing like a hat and like.
Okay.
Oh
hat and
yeah,
dress
yeah.
or
And he
whatever.
pulled it down. It was the
Yeah,
mask.
yeah,
yeah,
that's right.
yeah.
That
Yeah.
dude, he had good energy. I felt like
Yeah.
like the
They definitely all had good energy together. That's
Yeah.
for sure. They were mobbing.
Yeah,
They were doing their thing.
and then above. See,
yeah.
I've heard of him before. I think I saw
Yeah,
him like
yeah,
on a
okay.
fucking like flyer or something maybe.
Yeah.
But I've definitely heard of him before.
Hmm. he
That's what
was-
fucking Vesna uses for his tag above.
Above.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, he was sick. He kind of reminded me of it's like a taller, skinnier Token, really.
yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah,
Like he even
yeah.
had that aggressive energy.
Yeah,
like,
Yeah, I
definitely.
remember you said that. He
Yeah.
had that fucking
Mhm.
yeah, like same kind of face too. Like
Oh yeah, definitely. Hell yeah, he had really good energy. Tore that stage up, and then after him was he the?
I think
Yeah,
it
it was
was
the main-
Yeah,
main
man,
act
I
That was
think
it.
it
Yeah,
was
then it was
fucking
Aaron
Aaron
Cohen.
Cohen.
yeah, the kid, the
Yeah,
ma
the
fucking
motherfucking
kid,
kid.
Aaron
Kid.
Cohen.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Actually,
Shout
you know
out.
what, Kay? I gotta say something too right now.
what are you saying?
I'm just gonna say this to say this. I say all that to say this. Okay, whenever we were there, we picked up some motherfucking shit.
Hell yeah.
We got an Aaron Cohen T-shirt for the boys. Probably can't see it that well. It's just like a big white square.
With his name on it.
can
Dripping
see
down,
it.
with it dripping down. It's dope.
We got a fucking CD. See red, signed
And
by
it's
the
signed.
motherfucking kid,
Yeah.
and it could be all yours if you just go to fucking Instagram and follow us and watch for the giveaway, motherfuckers.
And subscribe on YouTube.
That's right. Stay tuned.
Yeah. So then, at one point that evening, we were able to sit down with Aaron Cohen
Yeah.
and have a few words. Should we let them see that?
We shall. Let me just
Yeah.
let me
yeah,
pull that
let's
up
do it.
here. And we'll-
Shout out to everyone that let this happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
Shout
sure.
out Max.
Aaron, of
Aaron's
course.
homie Max. Aaron Cohen.
DJ Thrilla, Cap City Hip Hop, Elgin, the Cross on Elgin.
Elgin Street Diner too. Fuck it. We had dinner there, or lunch, middle of the night.
He rated,
lunch.
yeah, for sure.
2:30
Shout
in the
out. I thought you were
morning,
about to say Elgin Street Diner, so
Okay.
shout out them too.
Hell yeah, that shit was
yeah,
lit.
Cap City Thrilla.
Great food.
Fucking, but yeah, here it is.
Yeah,
This is us talking to Aaron Cohen.
check it out.
What's going on? It's 4G Audio Podcast. Styles of Profit. We got Biso. And we got Aaron Cohen here tonight. It's Friday, April 5th. We're at the Cross on Elgin. Shit's gonna be lit, man. We just saw the sound check and shit. It's gonna be dope, man. So, so you just came from fucking, like, Paris? Yeah. So you did a show last night in New York?
Yeah.
You just drove here today?
Today.
When did you get here, like, into Ottawa?
Like an hour ago?
Oh, shit, man. Oh, shit. And then you're going to Montreal from here?
Tomorrow, yeah.
Yeah, and we're from there.
Back to New York.
Yeah. Okay, sick, man. Okay, so something that I actually have been dying to talk to you about is, so I saw a picture you posted a little while ago, and it's you and guy Benny from Brussels or whatever. And like, so you say you like caught a flight out there, like he had all the shit set up and whatever. Just like what happened when you went out there? Like, how was that experience?
Okay, so Benny was the leader of a crew called like Trippy Gang or Trippy Boys.
Okay.
And they're in Tunisia actually, and doing like really like 3-6 Mafia inspired shit.
Okay, cool, yeah.
And he moved from there to Belgium, and we'd always kind of talked on the internet, and he really fucked with my music. And I was in Paris, and I had some time to kill, and he's like, yo, I got you a studio, and I got a video person, and I got us a radio show.
Okay.
I never met him, and I was like, fuck it, let's do it. Because I had to go to do a festival in the Czech Republic.
Okay, so you're already going
hip-hop
that way?
camp, so we were driving north.
Okay.
So we stopped in Belgium. We went to the studio. He's like, make a song. And I had to just make a fucking song right then. The shit was the song Who Want What.
Yeah.
He just made that in like an hour. And then he's like, yo, I got like 40 people waiting in downtown Brussels. Like, to shoot this video, we gotta go.
No way. So you had it all
shot the
set
video,
up.
did it all in one day. And then we did a radio interview, like a big radio station the next day.
That's sick.
And then we just became friends, and I was like, yo, you want to come to the Czech Republic with us? And he just came, and he
Brought
like,
him on tour?
he like hype man my shit, because he's a crazy good performer.
Is he, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, sick.
So we were in like, I forgot the name of the city, but it's like a little festival town in the Czech Republic for hip hop camp.
Okay.
Yeah, it was fire.
Cool, man. Fucking right. I also want to ask you, how long have you been rapping?
I've kind of always rapped since I was like a little kid.
Yeah.
But like
spitting other people's shit and like rapping over it.
Started with other people's
Were you like
shit.
writing fucking that early or?
Probably when I was like 13 or something.
Yeah, okay,
12.
sick, yeah.
Like, at first I was memorizing other people's shit.
Yeah,
I would
everybody.
bang out the beat in the shower and rap, and then one day it just my own shit came out.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
But I've been doing it seriously for like 6 or 7 years, like
Sick, man.
actually trying to write and record.
Yeah. You know, man. Fuck yeah.
I did a little bit of homework. I've been following. I love your shit, man.
Thank you.
You rep New York hard, but you're from Seattle.
Yeah. I've read both.
But I like. When did you move to New York? Like how old were you?
10 years ago.
Oh yeah.
Like
That's
half.
sick. Yeah. So how is like when you're writing your music, making your music? Do you have influence from Seattle on top to New York?
I think so.
Yeah.
Like my music, I kind of rap like a New Yorker. But not just because I live in New York, but because I just, there was always like Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg and like the whole West Coast thing, and then there was Nas and Biggie and the whole East Coast thing, and like I fuck with them both, but I gravitated towards the New York sound, like Wu-Tang and all that.
Yeah.
Nice.
But I think there's an element of my music where my music's like it's never very like dancey. It's never very happy. I think like that constant like melancholy gloom vibe is definitely my Seattle.
Nice.
I think I even said that earlier to these guys when we were talking about shit.
It's aggressive like New York, but it's like sad like Seattle.
For raining all the time and fucking shit.
Like grunge.
Grunge, man. Yeah, for sure.
And I don't wear like sunny shit. You know what I mean?
I saw the freestyle you did on Sway. Every fucking rapper wants to be on Sway, man. What was it like being on Sway?
It was dope. It was like you're just nervous no matter what. Like
True
you
that.
say. So especially because they had like a weird format where it's like the producer was playing one beat and it would just go like back and forth between us randomly. So you just gotta be like on your toes, live, in front of Sway on the radio.
Wow.
But you know, that's what I like to live for.
Yeah.
It was cool. Like I started rapping, and once I heard Sway go, a couple times, I was like, I started feeling myself.
Yeah. You're like, I'm doing it.
But
Yeah.
he's a mad cool guy. Like,
Yeah.
He fucks with me like just off the strength that I can rap. And, like, he's just mad humble and cool.
Yeah, that's sick, man. Okay, you got any more questions?
Well, I got a new album coming out. Red, Raw Every Day. I love that shit. Love what it stands for. That freestyle video too, the one you did with the beatboxers. That shit was hella dope, man. Why don't you tell us a little bit about the Red album coming out with the Raw Every Day?
So my last project was called C-Ray.
Yeah.
It was kind of me like breaking into this new, more aggressive style.
Yeah.
It wasn't an intentional thing. It was just like the beat hit and like I just felt like a demon inside of me come out. So I've just been tapping into that. So the next project is called Red New York. So I'm back living in New York.
Okay.
And it's got like that dark kind of like jizza sound almost intertwined with like the more bass heavy shit.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's just like Red came to stand for raw every day. Cause like that's just my mentality. I never want to do sugar-coated shit. I never want to do like pop shit. I just don't want to sell out, and I still want to be successful. So like I like to get it every day.
Oh yeah, man. One can heavily respect that.
Yeah. So something that comes along too with the whole raw thing too is like not drinking and shit like that, right? So was that a big thing for you? Like was that like an issue for you?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I mean, you know what I mean? Some people are just kind of like, oh, that's not for me, I'm not doing it. But I mean, I didn't know if
I
that
never
was like a
understood those
thing.
people, but yeah.
But yeah. But I also kind of wanted to ask you, like, what was your drink of choice?
I drank 40s. I was like,
That's awesome.
Rapper, you know?
That's it, man. I drank fucking 40, so I was like 25, man. Like shit. I mean, I still drank other shit, but like once I got older, it's important and shit. But I still drank 40s. I get that fucking chug one of those before you start your night and
Yeah,
shit.
like, you're good. Yeah.
Fucking right.
I mean, you're a little bigger than me. Like,
Yeah,
I can
true.
chug one. That's like good start. Good start.
Yeah, I remember the first time I ever drank a 42. My brother's buddy, my older brother's buddy, called my house. I was like 12 or something like that. He called the house. I answered the phone. He goes, "Your brother there?" No. What are you doing tonight? Like, you want to come out? And fucking, I went out with them. And me and my buddies went with them. We all got a 40 of beer and like some fucking smoke and shit. And fucking, I remember I drank the one. I drank the one. And I remember being like, fuck, like 40s is the way to go. Yeah. I want to ask you something too. This is kind of like really weird, but so my buddy asked me last night to give him a name, to say like any random name, and he was gonna pick a guy to win the Masters in golf or whatever. So he asked me to ask you to just pick a random like name, just like doesn't have to be a golfer, just like a first name, and then he'll pick from that.
Gonna be someone in the Masters? Or?
Yeah, well, you just say a random name and he'll pick someone in the Masters that's gonna win. I said Carl, and there's no one named Carl, so there's a guy named Charles.
I'll go with Pete.
Pete? All right. I'll pass that along. He's gonna bet on it. Awesome, man. It's been fucking awesome having you. Thanks a lot. Looking forward to the show, man. Awesome.
We'll be right up there.
Sick. Yeah. 4G Audio Podcast. Peace out. All right. So that was us. You saw it. We were there.
It happened.
That was at the Cross on Elgin. Aaron Cohen.
The 4G audio
Shout out.
exclusive.
Yeah, fucking right. Yeah, actually, that was exclusive.
Very much so.
Yeah,
great experience.
So I just want to say too, I forgot to mention we had a little bit of trouble with the camera issues, and so we were able to get all the audio there, and a little bit of the last part in the video, but the
cell phone camera.
Yeah. That's what all
Goddamn.
the fucking pictures and shit was about.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely learned a lot of things from it, and
Yeah, definitely none of
We're
us are
only gonna improve.
trained interviewers, journalists.
Yeah, exactly.
There's,
Well, and that's the thing too, is I was saying, I think I said before too, like that's like our first time like doing that kind of thing. So like it'll be a whole test of what to do, and
Yeah.
you know, we don't have anyone telling us how to
I
do
think it was
it.
just really
Yeah,
dope
for
for him
sure.
to be able to give us, the few minutes it was, 10 minutes or whatever, to sit down and
Yeah, man.
So,
Yeah,
yeah,
fucking
shout out.
right. Shout out
Thanks,
Aaron
Aaron.
Cohen for
Yeah.
sure. But yeah,
having said
he's
all
also
that,
real. He's also a real cool guy too. Like fucking, he even like recognized me right away. You know, he's like,
Yeah.
oh, he was at the last show,
yeah.
and
Super chill dude. Very
and
approachable.
look, hey, fucking, if you like Aaron Cohen, check him out. But also, he may be coming back later
Hell yeah.
in the summer.
yeah.
So if he is, we'll let you know, and you should come check him out.
And he even
Oh,
put
yeah.
out the call, right? Is so if you want to see him in Ottawa, go hit him up on his Instagram
All
or
the
Facebook
socials.
and
Yeah.
leave him a message telling him you want him to come back to Ottawa. And we
Yeah.
can get a much bigger crowd than what he unfortunately had this time,
Netflix
which is
him.
one thing I want
Yeah,
to
that
say.
was the one thing.
Oh
eh?
yeah, that's right.
You know,
Yeah.
so
Maybe
saying what
maybe
you will
we're-
about
maybe-
all the openers, like just this is just my opinion straight up. Like if someone rolls through your city and gives you the opportunity to showcase your skill and get on stage to open up for them, the least you can fucking do is stick around to watch that headliner
Yeah.
perform. And so I'm at
Yep.
this show and I'm like, there's like none of these guys that opened up stuck around to watch this headliner perform.
Yeah.
And I was kind of bummed actually about that because it didn't make the city look good, right? And I didn't
Yeah.
want him to like be like, fuck, I don't want to come back here again.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, you know.
that's just
I'm
me,
sure.
though.
Well, I asked him to. He used to shows like that, where he's like, trying to get everyone closer and stuff.
Mhm.
I've been to a couple that was like that too, but oh yeah, man. Of course, he says oh yeah all the time.
Yeah.
But I could get behind what you're saying though.
Yeah.
Definitely you're given that opportunity to at least show some respect back and turn up for the man who's making it happen. Yeah, absolutely. It definitely felt very like a very local show, you know what I mean?
And I think that was the problem,
Everyone
right?
was
Like there was the
yeah.
locals that were selling the tickets mostly,
Exactly.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so there
So-
wasn't even a lot of fucking people turning up for Aaron Cohen. Like
They were there to
there
see
was
the
me and
locals.
Brandon and that
yeah.
chick. Like,
Yeah. And the one dude to my left kept getting closer, coming in, taking photos, and like he jumped around for a bit, but then he back off again.
Yeah, check out fucking Cap City Hip Hop on fucking what do you call it? Facebook, Instagram, or whatever the fuck.
Everywhere.
There's a video and I'm in it.
Yeah.
For a little split second.
But yeah, no, check them out. I'm actually there's a couple shots of me in it.
Yeah, I know.
I
yeah,
like
yeah.
very, very, very like quick, but yeah, no. Either way, check them out if you follow hip hop and shit, and you want to know what's going on. Follow them. Diamond Mine's good too.
They're putting on Webby.
They got some shit going on. Yeah, check out Chris Webby, May 15th. Mercules and Gucci Mane. Peter Jackson.
And then this Saturday
17th.
too, actually. Wait, what's going on in the city this Saturday at the Cross on Elgin now?
Oh, drastic. So the boys from Sudden Movement are throwing a birthday
Yeah.
party for Drastic, and that's going down on Saturday at
The Cross on
the
Elgin.
Cross on Elgin. Yeah, there we go.
Which is
yeah.
the 13th, I believe, actually. Yeah, the 13th.
Check that the fuck out. It would be 8 days after the 5th. So yeah,
Fucking right. Yeah, that'll be something to check out. I know 4G will be in the building.
That's right.
Fuck yeah.
Building.
They actually said something about setting up a studio and shit, so you could like record a cipher or something.
Yep.
It sounds like it's gonna be lit, as the kids would say.
Yeah. They got a poster made up for it.
There's also too. I'm pretty sure there's like a bunch of people performing too.
Yeah, there is performers actually.
yeah, man.
Yo, shit.
It sounds pretty
I'd like
sick.
to actually get the full on deets of that.
Details. I might be able to pull it up here too.
Yeah.
I'll try. You probably be able to get to it before I
I
will.
was in the middle of a post. That's balls. I'll find it on Facebook.
Broken.
What'd you do? Yo, be sure.
Yeah, here we go. I got it. So it will be
Oh,
sudden movement and friends that consists of MXLCLM, James the Great, Moanfu, GKE, J Havoc, Ruckus, Cruz, EMP, I don't know. And more artists to be announced.
yeah, fucking check it out though. I
Free
mean,
event.
Elgin
cross
Street's
on Elgin.
all fucking blocked off. I think there's even a map if you go on Jurassic's birthday for the Facebook group. But yeah, we'll be there. Come check us. Come check them. Say happy birthday to the kid.
Yeah. Show some
Fucking
love.
right. I also just want to say shout out Sudden Movement. Those guys show some love.
Yeah, always. They,
And they
they
fucking
were in the
spit hot
building there
fire.
that night.
Oh,
They just
as,
dropped a new one recently,
as
didn't they?
Mercury's dad would say, forest fire. Was it you that sent me that? Maybe it was Mersh.
I caught that.
Okay, yeah.
Mersh.
But yeah, what is that? 100K, I think it's called.
That's it. Yeah, that's the one. Dope video too.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
never even saw. I talk like I've seen it. I just saw that. I think it was even Drastic said something about the 100K video or whatever.
Yeah,
I just
It's good
feel
stuff.
bad. I never watched it.
Good stuff. Well, check it out.
Yeah.
We'll have to check it. Maybe even get them on.
Yeah,
No, we'll definitely.
We'll
yeah.
have to. We'll have to make some more room up in
Yeah,
here.
we'll either have to find a way to get 6 people around this table, or we'll have to fucking do 2 at a time.
Yeah.
We'll find a way though.
We'll
Bring
figure
your
it out.
fucking egg game.
Yeah.
But yeah,
So-
no. What were you gonna say? I cut you off there.
Oh no, I was definitely just about to be.
Just look for something to say.
Yeah. Well, I
Nice.
remember there was
We were
definitely
both-
something.
we were both on the same level then.
I know there was one more thing. All the Swedes gone to my head. I'm all like, ooh,
Yeah,
whoa,
fuck.
whoa, whoa.
So it's
Hell yeah.
So
Oh,
yeah,
man.
I saw some shit.
Shit.
I was just
Oh
bowling.
yeah, the story.
I was just bowling and ran through like a normal guy.
Just minding your own business.
On a Saturday night,
It's just another night.
just drinking a big bottle of water. and yeah, my buddy pointed outside and there was fucking this guy holding this chick in the bank, and like she wanted out of the bank really really bad, and she like I thought she was gonna smash the fucking window because it's all like one big window in the door, and she went
Is
like
it just
this.
like the front door entrance? Like, is the bank actually open, or is it just like the front, like
just the front
ATM
like yeah
part?
ATM thing, yeah, and it's like the BMO, right? And like so then there's like a little window by the ATM,
Yeah.
and so she takes the fucking, I don't know what it was, but she throws something or smashes something against it because it like exploded. It was like just like liquid all over the window, and I was like, oh fuck, I thought she was gonna like smash the window. But then she like runs and she goes to the window and she opens the window and she's like, ah, like yelling. So I'm like, holy fuck. And a bunch of people are going out now from the bowling alley. And I'm like, I don't like, you know what I mean? I'm like, I don't want anybody to kill anybody, but like,
Yeah.
maybe we should like do something, right? So I like go outside and the chick from the bowling alley was on the phone with the, like, she had just like, okay, hey, like, you know, just started explaining the situation. And I like run out on the sidewalk and I could hear the cops coming from Subway. And I'm like, okay, somebody already called them. And like, actually, it looked like the dude was on the phone with the cops. So, kind of does go in his favor. But, anyways, and then like, so cops roll up and she's like, I guess thinks it's like safe now or whatever. And she like comes out of the bank and she's like, I didn't hear what she yelled at him, but it sounded like she said he tried to rape me. And she like runs, like, did you see the video?
I saw part of it. Yeah.
Did you see her
I've
running?
seen it. Yeah.
She is like slow motion running, and like the
Yeah.
cop's just like, and he just like takes a couple big steps and grabs her, whatever. But so yeah, I actually, one of my buddies just sent me the police report about it, and she got charged with like assault or something.
Oh yeah.
And so I don't know. I heard a bunch of different
Crazy.
stories, but I guess yeah. So apparently she like walked in the bank and like tried to rob him. Apparently,
Oh.
but he like
Did these two didn't know each other, or like?
I don't know. I think that I don't know. I think his story might be a story. I think, but apparently she walked into the bank and was like, "I'm gonna rob you," with no weapons.
Yeah.
and possibly
It seems unlikely.
just so out of her that she was like not able to rob you.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I feel like maybe there was like more to the story. Maybe they were together.
There
or something.
usually is more.
Yeah, maybe.
But oh well. But my thing is that like that looks bad, one, but like the other thing is like I think I didn't read the full report, but someone I sent it to was like, oh, they're saying it's a fucking citizen's arrest. I'm like, oh, is that what it says? And they're like, yeah. So my point is if some fucking chick hits you in the face or fucking says she's gonna rob you, at all means necessary, trap her in the bank,
Yeah.
and you will be able to like go. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that's. But in any other situation, like that's your girlfriend, and she's like flipping out, so you like throw her in the bank and hide her in there. Like you're going to jail. You know what I
for
mean? Or
sure.
like whatever, any situation, like you're pretty much any other situation. Like yeah, you're going to jail. All I could think, like I'm like even if he is in the right, because like I said, I saw him on the phone, and the cops were coming, so I'm like
Yeah.
he must have called the cops. But I'm like, no matter what, you're still like, even if you're in the right, you're still holding this chick in the bank. Like she looked like a wild animal, like trying to get out and shit. Like obviously, I guess she's trying to get away, but still, I'm like, that's in
That
my
sounds
mind.
exciting.
Like I mean, if that, like I said, if that was me, man, like fucking, like back in the day and shit, the cops would be like, "What'd you do?" Or like, you know what I mean? Like they'd be like, "Yeah, let her go." She'd run down the street. They'd be like, "Okay, go." What are you doing? You know, like it would be
Yeah.
my
Putting her in
fault. You know what I
handcuffs.
mean? Like I would be the one going to jail for that. Especially to me being a bigger dude too. Like
Oh yeah.
I could be like, look, she stabbed me, but you were like trapping her in the bank. Like,
Yeah.
you pushed her to the ground, or whatever, right? Like
Man, that's pretty crazy. That when did that happen?
that was a Saturday night, just on the like
this
just
past Saturday.
just after Aaron Cohen.
Oh, yeah, the night after.
But yeah, no, it was. And the funny thing is, actually, what's funny too is, fucking I don't even know where I went. Fuck. Anyways, I like just got to Renfrew. Or not Renfrew, but like the bowling alley at 8:30. That's whenever they start or whatever. But oh yeah, I left your house. That's
Yeah,
right. Yeah, because we were at Aaron Cohen. So I left your place. I like went somewhere and ate and just like drove around. Like drove to town.
Yeah.
And yeah, I pretty much like just made it to bowling.
Yeah.
And so I'm
Nice.
sitting there like, now I'm starting to get a headache and
Yeah.
fucking kind of hungover and shit.
Yeah.
And tired because I just ate a bunch of food and shit. Yeah, like I said, man, I went to bowling. I was drinking a big bottle of water. I had like one of those like 1.5 liter bottles of water or whatever.
Wasn't joking.
Yeah, and and so like Renfrew went crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then afterwards, someone's like, "You want to go to Finnegan's?" I'm like, "I want to fucking bed, man."
Yeah.
Fuck.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
That's funny. What a story.
Yeah. Great.
As always, the town that never fucking sleeps.
Wild.
Yeah, man. So yeah, what do we got coming up soon for the podcast?
We have 420.
Yep.
Check it out, 420. That's holy shit. That's like a little bit.
Coming up.
Coming up
couple
soon.
weeks.
Not this
Two-
Saturday,
yeah, 2
next
weeks.
Saturday or whatever. Yeah. And
11
then
days away.
we
Couple-
actually might be doing a little thing at a dispensary.
If all goes well.
Yeah,
Oh, goes well.
keep a look for that. See what happens.
Yep.
More details in the future. We're not giving anything away. Fuck you.
Yeah. Yeah. No, there's more guests coming for sure. And we got that cipher. But we don't know who's on it yet. You're gonna have to just stay tuned to find that out.
Oh yeah.
Yes, sir.
So fucking Mini Guinea. I just got my Instagram back, so I was
Shout out Mini Guinea.
yeah, so I was checking him out. Fucking I messaged him today. I'm like, hey, what's your fucking? I'm like, how do I find you? So I kept putting a space,
Oh yeah.
but it's all one word.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
So now that we have everyone's attention,
yeah,
Ben, I would actually like you to talk about this Bob Lazar guy.
Bob Lazar.
At least, not even just. I'm not putting you on the spot, but just explain like a little bit to me because I remember we discussed like Buddy told.
So that was outside the show on
At the-
Friday,
yeah.
right?
So like Trip said something about it, but I just now want you to help
He's
me
a
out
dude
here.
that worked for I'm not it's like a thing like Area 51, but I think it's like S4 or something like that.
Okay.
But he claims to have worked on or seen all kinds of alien spacecraft or like technology that is just insanely far
So
advanced.
he has like all the information that's like hidden or whatever.
Yeah,
Or
yeah,
supposed
yeah.
to be,
So he's
like,
just one of these whistleblowers that says, "Yeah, I worked at like Area 51, and I've, had levels of clearance, and I've got to see like all kinds of shit that apparently isn't privy to the public eye."
pass that over.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So whether or not he's full of shit or not, I don't know, because people have looked into like the name Bob Lazar and looked into like
I've never
records, like employee records, and like there's again, I'm not sure if they found records of him working there, but then he turns around and says, well, yeah, they just deleted my employee records because they don't want me to talk about the shit, so they want to discredit me, blah blah blah.
Okay,
So it's
okay.
like one of those rabbit holes you really got to go down, and you believe it if you believe it, or you're like, well,
Yeah.
Yeah. No, yeah, it's not like I wanted to bring up that whole thing or anything, but I just wanted. I know, like I said, I know Buddy said it that night and told me a little bit about it, but just once he brought it up again tonight, I was like, "What was it again?"
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
definitely interesting. Like if you want to fucking smoke a joint, I think there's a documentary to like if you look into it. I can't even remember the name of it, but if you Google his name and look for documentaries and just get really baked and listen to the shit he has to say, you'd be like, "Whoa, man, that'd be cool if it was true."
What
Like
if it was?
the government's working on these fucking crazy ships that can, defy gravity and go at light speed, or I don't know,
Travel
all
to
kinds of
Man.
shit.
distant galaxies.
Did you hear
and-
they fucking
in the blink of an eye, yo?
apparently found a fucking like wall at the end of the universe or something like that?
A wall at the end of the
Like
universe.
basically like a fucking like an end.
an end game.
Like yeah, I don't know, man. My buddy was kind of explaining it to me.
I think
So-
it's not necessarily like a physical wall that they
No,
found. It's like an
just like
energetic,
or
like
the
a
end, like or whatever.
as
Well, not
far
the
as they
end,
can
but,
see.
but
matter
maybe
go
it's like
to.
another type thing, like is it an anniversary? Fuck, like an atmosphere kind of thing or something. Like
Yeah.
it's just like
That's like the multiverse theory, right? To
But-
say that like our universe could be just like one cell in a sea of
man.
millions or billions or trillions.
Have you ever seen the show Earthworm Jim?
Earthworm
Stop me
Jim?
if I brought this up before.
I don't think so.
There was a video game and a TV show, cartoon show called
Earthworm-
Earthworm Jim.
yeah.
Okay, so
I don't recall.
the only episode I remember, it was on Sega, I think, was the game.
Oh, okay. I had a Sega, but only Sonic, so I didn't know any other games.
What if, so I just remember this one episode, and he had like a fucking convertible old car that was like his spaceship, because he was a fucking earthworm from another planet,
Yeah.
and so he had this spaceship, and he fucking. I just remembered there was a hole in the universe, like at the edge of the universe. Basically, it's like when I hear that, when Buddy
Yeah.
told me this, I'm like, no, you were just watching Earthworm Jim. I'm like, no way. So there was like a hole at the in this fucking thing, right?
Yeah.
So if in the future they're like, oh yeah, like this wall that we found or whatever, like there's a hole in it, and we got to figure it out. Earthworm Jim, we got to figure it out how Earthworm Jim did it. But so he goes to the end of the universe and he fixes the hole in the universe, and like at the end of the episode, it's him driving away with his buddy or whatever, and in like back into space or whatever, and then it shows outside of the fucking universe, and it's a snow globe. And it shows like other people just normally living their life or whatever. And it's just like ever since then I've thought of that fucking same idea. I guess that's the multiverse kind of
It's
thing.
essentially, yeah. it's
Yeah,
the
and
same,
like so I think of that all the time. I'm like, man, I'm like, there's like outside of the fucking galaxy or the universe or whatever, there's like another fucking like not I won't say that we're a fucking snow globe, but like we're.
No, essentially, yeah.
Outside
It's just
of
like
that,
each universe is its own little cell. Just
I
like
used to think that we
Yeah.
were like fleas on the back of a dog. You know.
yeah.
Oh fuck yeah! You just think that? Like
I'm
what is
Gucci,
it?
man.
Like a bug? What is it? A bug's or is it a bug's life or ants? Or Honey, I Shrunk the Kids shit too. You know?
Yeah, fuck yeah. Fuck, shout out Rick Moranis.
Rick Moranis.
I'm gonna take a picture of shit for the gram. Real quick.
For the grab.
There was an accident just down the street from Brandon's house.
Yeah, it looked pretty.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I knocked over.
Look at how purple that looks.
Knocked over the pole too.
Oh, damn.
Oh yeah. Looks mighty sticky.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, knocked over like the light pole, you know, the crosswalk, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, man. Fuck. It looked pretty bad
Nasty.
too. They must.
I know the
have hit a
weather's
good
pretty bad
clip.
out there right now.
Yeah, it's right at the bottom of the hill too. You know
Oh,
what I'm
right.
talking about?
Yeah. So someone was
Right where
going a little
that
too
first
fast.
light is, definitely.
Man,
They
that almost
probably had to
happened to me on
swerve.
that same hill. Like I was
Yeah.
going down and someone fucking slammed their brakes on in front of me, and I just managed to stop before
Yeah.
hitting them, and they turned right.
Yeah. See, I bet
But the
what
person
happened-
behind
Sorry.
me was going just as fast as I was and couldn't stop as fast,
and they
and started fishtailing
yeah.
and like went up onto the sidewalk.
Yeah.
And I started moving by this point. They didn't hit me, luckily, but like, yeah, they were going all over the place.
Yeah, I was thinking Buddy was coming in hot. There was a stopped car there. He didn't notice, I guess, till, you know, it was too late. And he swerved it and went
Didn't see
straight
the sign?
across. Yeah.
Didn't see the sign?
It's, yeah. Fuck, man.
No, at the top of the hill there's that sign that the lights blink whenever
Oh, yeah.
whenever it turns red.
Yeah.
Didn't see the sign? No, I don't know.
Wow.
But yeah, it was just a little car too, like a little Honda
Yeah.
Fit or something like that. Took out one of the like steel poles.
Mm-hmm.
Those poles are like designed
Crosswalk pole.
Are they?
to yeah. If you ever look at like the bottom of them, they're like raised off the ground a
Yeah,
little
and they
bit.
just
they're
have
held
all
up by,
those
like little
fucking
bolts or whatever.
Yeah.
bolts,
And
yeah.
they're designed to like tip when they're
Oh.
hit, so they don't
To
like
help with impact.
yeah, so they don't like
Interesting.
cut
I
a
guess-
car in half. You
yeah,
know,
I
they
guess,
fall with it.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
guess if you hit it hard enough and it stays there, you
Mhm.
fucked.
you fucked.
Yeah, that would hurt.
You know that?
Fucking split a car in half, probably, if it was going at a good clip.
Oh yeah, then for
Just
sure.
I guess it's like the same reason why they have those like water barrels and the
Yeah.
fucking guardrails and shit.
On the highways and
Slow you
shit.
right down before you
Yeah.
smash into a brick wall.
I was thirsty.
I'm kind of pissed though, man. It's fucking. Oh, I don't know if it's still snowing, but it was snowing like a bastard
Man,
out
it's
there.
still
earlier.
Oh yeah, it was
Snowing
like
when I went
hailing
out.
and shit and like
Before we started this, yeah.
God
April
damn.
9th.
April
It's-
9th.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
market. Fuck.
And like I was
got-
looking out
we
there
got-
yesterday, man. I'm like, yes, all the snow is pretty much gone.
Yeah.
There's like just little bits left to like where it was shady, you know, or built up a lot. But most of it's gone. And I look out there today, and it's
all
fucking-
back.
it's like a winter wonderland again.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking right.
I'm sure it'll go quick, but god damn, man.
Yeah. Not a fan of this white shit anymore.
No. Done with it. Ready
So
for the
true,
nice
son.
weather to go out, do some video shoots, photo shoots.
Yes, sir.
Nice weather.
We might even start doing this outside if we can.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah, there's
man,
definitely going to
fucking
be a
right.
fucking barbecue podcast.
Yeah, we gotta do
Yeah,
a barbecue
that'd be dope.
That's the
podcast.
one we're doing it. 100%.
For sure.
Yeah, and if you're watching right now, suggest some fucking recipes.
Yeah.
We probably will disregard everything you say, but
Or we'll cook them up and eat them right in front of you.
yeah, fuck yeah,
No, that'd be cool actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
Send us your shit.
true that. I actually
420 recipes, music.
know a guy that smokes shit,
Smoke
Right.
shit.
food and shit, like meat,
Oh yeah, yeah.
boosted Q.
Hell yeah.
Oh, he smokes shit.
Mm.
Smokes the meat.
That's right.
Oh, that's not good either. Shit.
It's
But
just,
yeah.
yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with some smoked meat.
Oh yeah. I was just
yeah.
looking at some pictures the other day from him, and man, they look good. They had like a whole chicken, so it was like 2 wings, 2 legs, like 2 breasts, or whatever.
Mm,
And they had it on this, I guess, like a shelf in the smoker or whatever. And it was
Mhm.
beauty.
You're making me
looks-
hungry,
I
man.
know, it looks
Yeah.
so fucking good.
Mm,
Let's order some fucking
that's what we do
some
here.
boosted Q.
Yeah.
Man, there's this guy I've been thinking about fucking ordering it. I messaged him one day and like joking about it. Was like, hey, yeah, like, do you ship to Canada? But it's like, or I said, do you deliver to Canada? He does like a delivery thing, but it's like seafood. So he goes down in the morning and buys the seafood, excuse me, and then goes and like starts prepping it and shit, makes it, and he opens at 10, I think, and then he starts delivering at 11. And then I think he just goes until he's out. And he like puts these fucking like big things together, and like, oh, there was this picture and it was like it was like a lobster bake or something like that, or maybe crab bake, but
Mm.
but yeah, anyways, fucking
Yeah.
it was just like all this fucking like crab legs and like claw. I don't know if it was crab or lobster or whatever, but it's all this shit. And then it was just like, I guess you like bake it or whatever. And he's like, yeah, out for fucking delivery or whatever. I'm like,
Oh.
you deliver to Canada? And he fucking messaged me and was like, hey, he's like, yeah, he's like, I just fucking freeze it and fucking fly it to you or whatever. And I'm like, wait, you serious? I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck, man.
I'm
Because
not
I
sure I
guess, you
trust
know,
that.
I want to just make a big enough order,
Yeah.
I guess, and make it worth it,
Big
I guess.
enough for
But
sure. I gotta expand my seafood horizon. I don't like I've never had what you described. Probably never seen it. I think that the farthest I've ever gone with seafood, it's probably what do you call them? They're like maybe squid legs.
maybe squid like
What's
the
it called?
calamari.
Calamari.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what I tried
Where'd you try that?
at a restaurant.
yeah, you can get it, like-
I think it was Kelsey's in Kingston. To be honest.
Oh, really? I
with you.
didn't know
Yeah.
that they serve that kind of
It's
shit.
fairly common, but like at the same time, not all restaurants have it.
Yeah, I wouldn't have thought to ask for that in like
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
I got
Kelsey's
it-
or something.
well,
I got it
didn't
one
order
time.
That's for sure. A buddy had it. And I was like, okay, I'll try some.
I got it one time at because me and Bentley's mom used to fucking eat it all the time.
Yeah.
And we got it one time, and it actually had like it's because you get like rings, but like
Yeah.
we got it one time, and it actually had like this little squid in it
Oh,
with like
yeah.
little legs and shit. And I was like, what the fuck is this? I'm like, oh my god!
Yeah.
And like the girls are like, oh cool, yeah. And we're eating it and shit. And I was like, no. And me and my buddy were sitting on the other side of the table, just like, no, what the fuck? Like, I was like, I'll eat the rings and shit,
Yeah.
but like not that.
Yeah.
I think
Um,
like texture is a big thing for me with food. Like
Yeah,
if it like
too.
if it feels weird in my mouth, fuck,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like
Yeah.
it.
Well, see, and like that's the thing too, is like squid and shit like that is like kind of rubbery, and then like some of it kind of like comes apart, but then other parts you kind of gotta like really chew on, so you could
Hmm.
like bite it and be like, oh, and like you're like, I don't know whether I like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I don't mind it. Like whenever me and Andrew went to that Thai restaurant or
yeah.
whatever, I got this thing that had like it was a seafood thing. It had like scallops
Mm.
and I think shrimp maybe something else that's fairly normal.
Yeah.
But then they had the fucking squid in
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Wasn't bad.
Yeah. See, even shrimp, man. I should probably try it again, with the dips and stuff. But
You don't like
even,
it, eh?
I was not a fan of it, man. Not a fan.
I don't
of
know.
It.
I
And
like
then-
most things.
Yeah. Yeah,
I'm the
I was
same
pretty
though, man.
picky
I'm-
growing up, man. But I don't even know why. I just wouldn't even try things.
Yeah.
Is fucked up.
See, I was weird. I don't know. Like I was really picky, but I would try things.
Yeah.
Like my dad would be like, "Oh, here, try this," and like eventually I would try it, and so he'd always say that to me. He's like, "Oh yeah," he's like, "You're the one that will always actually like try something out of all of them,
Oh,
like
yeah.
all my brothers and
Mm.
shit." But at the same time, I'm the same. I'm like, I didn't like mustard. I still don't like mustard because I've
Oh, yeah?
never tried it.
Oh,
What?
shit, bro.
For real? I
Yeah,
love
what-
Yeah.
mustard.
what is it
Well,
about it that
I shouldn't say I've
you...
never tried it. It's just that, like, I basically have built it up in my head that I don't like it because I never tried it. Like, whenever I
Yeah.
was a kid and stuff.
Of course.
So,
yeah.
like, I think one time my buddy fucking handed me a burger and was like, "Here, I don't want it," and I was like, fucking right. And I fucking took a bite of it, and it was just bacon and cheese and honey mustard. And I was like, oh, there's something wrong with this. I'm like, what the fuck, man? And he told
Yeah.
me there was honey mustard on it. I was like, no,
Yeah.
done. Like,
Hmm.
and so now so my point is there were certain things that I literally, like one time I told my parents I didn't like spaghetti because I was just kind of like sick of it. Like, just sick of fucking, I wouldn't eat it with sauce because I was just a little kid. It was just like butter and fucking Parmesan.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
just one day, like, I was like, I'm sick of fucking like trying to get all the spaghetti and stuff and like whatever, and it's just bland and whatever.
Mhm.
So I just was like, I don't like spaghetti. And they were like, but you always like, I said I didn't like popcorn because it got stuck in my teeth and shit. So I was
that's-
just like, no, I don't like popcorn. I want chips or whatever. Right? Like, no, I don't like it. They're like, well, you ate it before.
Yeah.
So I was just weird.
Your taste definitely developed, like, and changed. Like the things that you like as a kid, you might not like when you
Oh,
get
for
older,
sure,
or
yeah.
vice versa.
Yeah.
You know, like I taught myself how to like tomatoes because I fucking hated tomatoes, right? And I would always go to, or started to go to Subway, and every time I went to Subway, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get fucking
Yeah.
tomatoes on my sub.
Yeah, man. I'm kind of this.
And,
Kind
So I can't eat a tomato by itself. You give me a tomato, and I'm like, no, I'm not gonna eat that.
Yeah.
But, so, like, if I put
I'm
it on-
like,
I don't know,
It
man.
depends on the day almost. Like, I would never just. Some people, will take a slice and like put some pepper and salt on or whatever.
Yeah,
No,
Poured
no.
water on my pants.
Yeah, I won't do that. Like, I'll have a nice slice of fresh tomato on my burger for sure.
right.
Definitely not when I was younger though. It was just plain like.
No.
Yeah, but it
Plain.
was definitely something I had to like force myself to do.
Yeah.
Because it was the same for me as a kid. I was like, no, tomatoes are gross.
Yeah,
And again, I think it was just like a texture thing. They were gooey
Texture,
and like
man.
gross, and I just didn't
100%.
want them.
In salad.
And
Salad
then
was
so
like
I just
the big
didn't eat
one.
them, right? And then as I got older, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna force myself to fucking eat this. And when you do, you realize it's not as bad as you make it out to be.
Definitely, man.
But yeah, you definitely have to eat it with something else, like something that
Yeah.
you do really like. Again, because
Yeah.
I can't just eat it. Even today, I can't just grab a
Yeah,
tomato
yeah.
and eat it like some
Yeah,
people can.
even in
Like
salad.
cherry
the little-
tomatoes, even too, like the
I was
little
gonna
ones.
say
Yeah.
in salad, yeah.
That's
the
another
cherry
one that's
tomatoes,
weird for
man.
me is because like I don't like ketchup. I don't
You
like
don't like ketchup? You don't like mustard?
I don't like potatoes or
Yo,
potatoes,
fucking-
tomatoes. I mean,
Yeah.
but like the tomato thing, like so I like tomato sauce, like red sauce and shit like that
Mm-hmm.
on your fucking spaghetti,
Oh yeah.
and but then I like salsa,
Yeah.
but I don't really like onions either. But I'll eat salsa,
Yeah.
but it's got onions
Oh,
and
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
tomatoes in it.
Yeah.
But I don't like really like raw onions or like big chunks or like the strong onions.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's like cooked up and shit, like fajitas, I don't mind onions. in my
Yeah,
yeah,
fajitas
for
and
sure.
stuff like that. But or if it's like a steak and it's like grilled with grilled onions and fucking mushrooms or something, like yes, please.
So good. Yeah.
Even if I don't eat the mushrooms, still just that little bit of like.
I was saying I wouldn't eat the
caramelized onion
mushrooms either, yeah. But yeah, even
Did I
though-
say mushrooms?
you did, yeah.
Oh,
even if I
onions.
don't eat the
Onions. I'd
mushrooms.
eat the mushrooms. I meant even if I didn't eat
Okay,
the
yeah,
onions. Even if I didn't eat the onions,
Yeah.
I just that little bit of onion on it kind of thing,
Yeah. Yeah. See, I used to be so against like ham on pizza, mushroom on pizza, but
Yeah.
now if it's on it, I'll eat it. I
Yeah.
won't go to my way to buy it, but
Yeah.
before I wouldn't even fucking think about it. I
Yeah.
wouldn't touch it. I was definitely pretty a pretty picky one. Like, well, for you saying like you like salsa, but you don't like tomatoes and all that. Well, for me, man, like I fucking love French fries, and I love some potatoes. I fucking hate mashed potatoes. I hate boiled potatoes.
Oh, mashed potatoes are.
I'm
the
pretty picky
best.
about
I
potatoes,
know.
man. But everyone's like, you like French fries, but you don't like potatoes.
Well, see, I like barbecue sauce, but I don't like mustard or ketchup.
Yeah.
Barbecue sauce is like
Man,
pretty
mustard.
much mustard
if
and
you-
ketchup
like, we used to get
and like
these,
some
together,
brown sugar or something like
definitely,
that. Like
Italian
100%.
Italian spicy sausage with mustard is like the best
Yo,
combination.
man,
No.
yeah, I would like that. Yeah.
even whenever I smell it, like fucking my brother had pogos the other day, and I could just like smell it,
The
and
mustard.
I'm like, yeah, and I'm like,
Yeah. It can be
"Ugh."
strong.
I don't know.
So
It
good.
smells vinegary kind of to me.
Definitely.
And which
It's
is-
got that fucking zing to it for sure.
I don't know. I can't do it.
Yeah.
But like I said, I like. But and then I don't like mayonnaise, but I'll eat like ranch sauce, which like pretty much would have mayonnaise in it somewhere,
I guess it probably would as a base
Yeah.
or something.
or like the pizzeria in town.
yeah.
they're fucking. I won't give the secret away, but there is some mayonnaise in their fucking house sauce.
Oh, okay.
And I remember I used to like eat that shit with a spoon.
Yeah.
Not really, but
No, I know.
um,
Loaded on everything.
but yeah, just yeah. There's actually a guy, fucking, rest in peace. He used to go there and buy a bucket.
A bucket of
Yeah.
the sauce?
Yeah, and he would just like keep it at home.
Damn,
Fucking-
that's sweet, man.
Just because he ordered
That's
their
cool that
pizza
they
so
would even-
much, and
oh,
like
yeah. It's cool they'd even give it to him. you
yeah,
know?
fucking
Oh,
right.
yeah, that's cool.
But no, point is, yeah, I ate that stuff all the time, and fucking, they're like, oh no, there's mayonnaise in it, you know.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, I won't sit there and be like, I'm gonna put mayonnaise on this sandwich. But if like there happen to be like whatever, like I said, ranch sauce, I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure it has mayonnaise in it. But
I
I'll
would
eat
agree.
ranch.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm the same though, man. At home, Danielle loves mayonnaise. She'll put it on her sandwiches. I won't.
Yeah,
But then if I go out and order a burger has mayonnaise on it, I won't care.
yeah,
But
yeah.
I'm not putting it on myself on anything. Even
Yeah.
chances are, if it's like a barbecue and I could, it's there. I probably wouldn't.
Mhm.
Just
Right.
I like ketchup, mustard. Now and even man, when I was a kid, I remember the first time I ate a loaded burger, and I was nervous. It's from Dairy Queen. Cause I don't know, whenever you go to order something and you don't want to be like picky, be like, what's on it? Like,
Yeah,
really
just-
young
just
as a
put
kid, I
everything
just
on it.
want cheese, but whatever. I got this burger and I remember taking a bite into it, man. I taste mustard and I already don't like it.
Yeah.
I was pretty young, probably elementary school, but I've definitely developed to like it.
Yeah.
I remember, I think it was A&W, man. They were teen burgers.
Yeah.
Their sauce, I loved it so much. I'm pretty sure that all it is mayo, ketchup, mustard mixed together.
Yeah, you're probably right.
And
Yeah,
I
it's just
don't,
like
it's so good though, man. Though, I don't know. I thought it was a secret, but apparently it's not.
Whenever I remember whenever I was a kid, one time I didn't eat Subway from whenever I was like 3 till I was like 16,
Yeah.
and fucking I might have been a little older, maybe like 5 or something, but I remember I used to eat fucking pizza subs or whatever,
Okay.
and
Yeah.
my parents went and got Subway, and got me a pizza sub, and then I fucking ate it. I took a bite of it and was like, no, like something's wrong. Like I don't remember what exactly, but I was just like, no, something's wrong. I don't fucking like that. So then I remember being like, no, I probably threw a fit or whatever. But,
Yeah.
and then my fucking parents were like, they told me that there was a new owner and that maybe their sauce was different.
Oh yeah.
But whenever I got older, I'm like, you know what? I bet it was. I bet you there was fucking mayonnaise on it or something, or there was like some, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I was like, no, not having it.
Yeah.
So then I just didn't eat Subway for the longest
Yeah.
time.
Just boycotted it.
Yeah, and like I said, my parents were like, oh, like they changed owners, so maybe it's different sauce. So I
Yeah.
think I just had it in my head. I'm like, fuck Subway.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I remember we came home from Trombley. I was like 16. We stopped at Subway, and everyone like wanted Subway, and I was like, well, suck it the fuck up.
Yeah.
But they also had this thing. They had just came out with this thing. It was fucking buffalo chicken sub,
Oh,
Frank
yeah,
sauce
yeah,
or
yeah.
whatever. So I was like, oh yeah, like that kind of intrigued me. So then I came back to the Subway side.
Yeah. Came back to the dark side. Yo, man, I remember back in the day, though, Subway, fucking 3 a.m., 2 a.m., it was closed at 3, but that was the place to go after parties, man. Holy
Yeah.
shit. My high school career, call it.
Where all the fights and shit went down.
Man,
After the bar. and
rest in
stuff.
peace. Fucking, I remember watching this one buddy. These guys came in. I remember, long story short, all right? I remember watching him get his head smacked off the table after they were looking for another said buddy, all right? And man, I remember they were out of towners, obviously, you know. Man, I remember that happening, and everyone's like, "Oh, you know, Scotty, we got to get you to the hospital, man. Just blood like all calming down his face. You know, he's like, "No, boys, I gotta finish my sub." Finishes his sub,
That's dedication right there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fucking right.
Man. Fuck, man.
That's great.
Yeah,
I gotta finish my sub.
yeah, yeah. That was great. That was great. But yeah, Subway, man, back in the home bill. But yeah, that was a little sidetracked. But yeah, Subway. I didn't probably. You said you didn't eat Subway that long because of that.
Yeah,
Like
because
from
I
3.
fucking
Man, I honestly probably never ate Subway, I think, until I was fuck, man. It was probably grade 8, I think.
yeah.
Grade 8 or something like
Well,
that.
yeah.
I remember. just-
people would always be eating it, like
Yeah.
in high school and shit, or like even actually, I remember Sarah Freemark, like she would leave for lunch, and then sometimes she'd come back and be like eating her lunch, like in class,
Yeah.
and the teacher would be like, "Why? You know, like
Yeah.
why didn't you eat in that hour that you were gone?" And she's like, "Oh, I brought this like
Yeah.
like after."
Yeah.
But anyway, she used to eat Subway all the time.
Yeah. And
Uh,
I say grade 8, I should say back when I was probably about 14 years old. I'm 26
But-
now, so
It always
That puts
intrigued me
the
though. Like I
timeline
was
on it.
like, oh, you know, like I want to do it again, but I don't know, you know, like what would I even get?
Yeah.
Like I don't even know the Subway game anymore.
yeah.
All I know is that I had a pizza sub once and I didn't like it.
Yeah.
I legit get the same thing pretty much every time I go to Subway.
Pretty much,
I like
yeah,
this,
man.
that
Yeah.
sandwich that I know that I love, and I get
Well,
it
it's
I
every
fun.
time.
switched it up.
Yeah, I started to
to.
change it up. But the one, man, I remember I was kind of the same thing when I first went to Subway. You know, I didn't know what to get. I'd never been there before. It was the sweet onion chicken teriyaki.
Oh yeah.
Probably ate that for the first like 5 years
See,
of eating
I started
Subway.
getting that because they got rid of the fucking buffalo chicken one.
Oh yeah.
So I started. They're like, we have this one. I'm like, whatever. Just put a bunch of fucking franks on it.
That's great. Just put a bunch of franks on it. Hell yeah, really good sub. Still around today. The sweet onion.
Yeah, I
But,
actually never had it with the sweet onion sauce
That's all I usually get it with.
because I fucking again was afraid of
Mayonnaise.
onions,
Oh, onions. Yes, yes.
and just has the name onion.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
then I tried it once. I like dipped because my someone I know used to have it or get it all the time. So then I
Yeah.
like dipped it one time. Was like, hey.
Yeah.
So now I'll get it. I'll get it on it sometimes.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Mm.
Man, one
And
time
then just get no hot sauce. so
I
it's not-
remember one time. I think it was probably last summer actually. Come home after work, fuck, you know, get a good bake on. After a long day at work too, though, man, like not smoking all day and then smoking, like it just wrecks you. I find, you know. So I go out to get Subway, and I go to get the regular sweet onion chicken teriyaki, man, and I put hot sauce on it instead of the sweet onion, but it was one of those baked moments, you know. You're just like, yeah, veggies that, yeah, and then hot sauce, because like in any other sub, I would be putting hot sauce on it.
Yeah.
But anyways, I remember putting it on and thinking to myself right away, that was wrong. That was wrong. And I was like, fuck, I'm gonna go for it anyways, right? And I remember eating it and being so skeptical. I was like, scared.
Oh,
Actually, it's not that bad, you know.
I get hot sauce on every sub
Yeah.
pretty much. You know what's
Yeah.
good though, man? Fucking, my dad got this one time. Like, just got a bunch of subs, and it was the trio,
Trio.
cold cut trio,
Oh yeah,
or
yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
And I don't really.
That
I know I was gonna say not that I don't like deli meat. I just don't like it's not good for you. It's got all that shit in it.
yeah.
But anyways, we had the fucking trio with the honey oat.
Oh yeah.
Mm,
The cold cut was
not
very popular.
not toasted. Just because then you can taste that little bit of sweetness in the bread.
Yeah.
Oh,
I used to get this one sub that's not there anymore, the chicken pizziola
oh yeah.
with I get it with bacon, and then the only thing I'd put on is hot sauce because it already had like the marinara or whatever it is for the
Yeah.
pepperoni pizza part of it, and then
Mm.
chicken. So it was pepperoni and chicken. Then I'd add bacon to it, man, and hot
Mm.
sauce and all the shit. Oh, bud, so good. I
Yeah.
miss that sub. The closest you can get to that now is getting the chicken bacon ranch melt, I believe.
Chicken bacon ranch melt.
Is that still one? Chicken bacon ranch?
Oh yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
got to be.
think
Yeah, okay,
so.
sorry.
But
I had
anyway.
to work all the words into my. What's going on with the table?
Yeah,
No, we're
yeah.
good. We're
I
good.
just I saw it going this way. And I didn't want it. I thought it was gonna fall.
Yeah, yeah, okay.
Yeah, it already took one claps.
I just kind of moved my hand and it like felt like it all shifted.
Yeah. It's exactly what happened that one time when it fell. I just like moved and I was like, I feel like it's falling.
He's good.
Turns out it did. What's
So-
in the box?
What's in the box? It's a mystery box. So
Pretty
not
much-
to switch the subject completely off of
Do
Subway
it.
that we've been
Yo,
chatting
yo,
about.
I
yo,
know.
do it,
I
bro.
felt like we were
Um,
getting.
I hope you're all fucking hungry now.
Yeah, yeah. You're welcome, Subway.
But yo, I posted this thing that I think a lot of people are sharing around right now. The Kodak Black catching a lot of heat for
I
Oh,
actually
yeah.
saying what he
never.
was saying.
I never saw this, but I heard about it.
Right? So he was saying what he was saying about Lauren London being a widow now and how he wants to take care of her.
Yeah.
And like he's like, oh,
He's like, I'll give her.
I'll give her a year to like grieve or whatever.
Yeah,
but
and then
like,
he's like, I'm coming after that.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
made it sound pretty.
aggressive.
Aggressive,
Like it's
for
fucking
sure.
like it's shady, man. Like too soon. Fucking no, like no matter what, it's shady. Like, but still, it's like
Holy
that
shit,
shit
man.
just
Yeah.
happened. And like a lot of people are saying, like this, like Nipsey's not even in the fucking ground yet, and he's already saying shit like that.
Yeah.
So a lot of people are checking him, right? And,
Yeah.
Um.
I forget who it was. Someone asked fucking somebody if they were gonna kill him. I think it might have been maybe.
Well, he's got a kid too,
What's
right?
his
So I
name?
don't want to
LA
see anyone fucking get
Confidential?
hurt, but like
Who? Sorry. Kill who? Sorry.
Kodak.
Like
Kodak.
Kodak, you mean?
Yeah,
Like, I
yeah.
didn't know if
What's
you
his
meant him
name?
or the
Oh,
like
his
the
name-
fucking
The game.
killer.
Sorry, fuck. I said the LA Confidential. That's his name on fucking Instagram, but
Yeah.
the game. I think it was someone asking him. They're like, "Oh, so you're gonna fucking kill fucking Kodak Black now?"
Yeah. Fuck.
But yeah, definitely that's not the answer, but
No, not at all. Especially
Not after-
that's not what Nipsey was about at all.
yeah, for sure.
Exactly.
But yeah, I just thought that was interesting how like it was
Oh.
like everybody, like it wasn't just like one or two people. There was like a
Yeah,
lot
he
of
took some
people
flat- He
jumping
took some heat
jumping on
back.
social medias, like checking him and being like, "Yo, fucking, you're out of your fucking
Yeah. You're
zone here."
fucking- Yeah. Yeah, man. Just back the fuck
Yeah,
up.
no, like I said, I heard just people talking about it. I never actually looked in to see what it was.
Yeah, I didn't see too much. Oh, that's all I saw about it. Really was yeah, that I did kind of forget about that too.
And then also I posted, I was telling you about it earlier. Logic has put a thing out with
Joseph Gordon
Rick,
Levitt.
yeah, it's record that or something like that, or record this. I don't know what the name of it is. I'm gonna have to like check it out.
Yeah.
But I posted that on our 4G Facebook page. So for anyone that
Cool.
loves collaboration and just like
Yeah.
musical process, and just like
Jordan-
watching like the behind the scenes of how it's all done, and
Yeah,
what's his
that's
name?
cool.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Yeah. And it's gonna be music.
Yeah, it's like
Sweet.
Logic putting it. So what essentially the show is just like Logic starts off this song, like so he puts together a little beat and some words, and then they put it out to the world.
Oh, that's what you guys are talking
and
about.
then so yeah, so like there's people that play all kinds of instruments and people sing like yada yada, and they make 3 different like versions of it. They make like an electro version of it, like an instrument or like an orchestral version of it, and like and then he takes the pieces that he likes the best out of all of them and like arranges his own song out of it, and then invites all the people who he chose to like come into LA, and like they shoot a music video for it, and like but it's really cool to see how he like picks it apart. And I was like, yes, I really like that. I want put this part here, put this part
Yeah.
here, and like it's
Cool.
fucking really dope how
Yeah.
it all turns
Gotta
out.
Check it out. It's on our page. We'll check that out.
Oh, show.
Speaking of which,
Right.
can check out the interview on our page on this podcast.
Yeah.
Baked moment.
We have a lot of those.
Well,
will we
we could also post it
separately,
by
though?
itself,
I
on
was-
YouTube or
okay,
some
yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
What?
Post it by itself. The
Interview just by
interview?
itself?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, show. We can do that.
I get. Well, good.
Okay.
Get again. Oh man, Mersh has this thing. Oh fuck. He fucking sent me this video of him, and it's like he's got a pot on his head, with like spaghetti coming out of it. Like it's a
Oh, I think
it's a
just seen that
filter or
briefly.
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking.
Right whenever I turned my phone on when we got here, the first thing I saw,
I mean,
like Merch
Yeah,
with some fucking funny shit on his head. Shout out Merch.
oh yeah, he sent. Yeah, he sent this. It's the fucking
That's awesome.
conversation with Mercules and his dad, and it's like, "Congrats on the new vid. It's a banger. Thanks, Dad. Was it fire? Forest fire."
Great.
So he also posted this thing, or well, he didn't post it. He put it in this group conversation with the old crew boy bash or bro bash. Here it is. He sent a big message. He's like, picked up a VIP ticket to your show in Ottawa for my birthday. Decided to treat myself. But anyways, he just goes on with like a big thing. Just saying like he's known him for a long time and shit, whatever.
Yeah.
And then he's like, thank you for the long time support, yo, for real. See you there. I think Ottawa's the last show on the tour. So we'll definitely be going out with a bang.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Pocho. Speaking
Yeah.
of going out with a bang, we've been going for about an hour, so I think we should probably wrap it up.
Yeah, fucking right. So I almost want to get that fucking all access thing.
Yeah.
And maybe we can talk to fucking Chris Webby.
Fucking right.
Well,
Well,
all right, fucking right.
thanks for tuning
Thanks for
in.
chilling. That's what's up, though.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks again to the Aaron Cohen and everyone who fucking big.
Shout out Aaron Cohen and Max, EJ Thrilla, Cap City Hip Hop.
That's right.
Thanks everybody.
Hit us up.
Anyways, all right.
Hit us up.
Follow all our shit.
Yeah, that's right.
Subscribe.
Subscribe. Hit that button. Hit that button. Peace out, yo.
Peace.